In this short video, I plan to show how you can upload one problem to our examination one. So if we start by going to assignments, and then I'll change to show by type so I can easier find the problem that I want to upload. And I want to do this one, the one with the travel company. So imagine that I am a student and I have tried to solve this task. So now I want to see if I've done it correctly. So then I click down here and I choose to upload files. And here I have to upload my script and a report. And while you're investigating if you have solved your script correctly, you can leave the report empty as long as you upload a file with the correct name. But please don't forget that when your script meets all the requirements, you should replace your empty report with your actual report so you don't miss that in the end. But now let's see, okay, I am a student, I have done my first try at solving this problem. So I will upload my script and my report, and let's see what happens. Now CodeGrade will look at my script and tell me if it works as it should. So we'll just give it a second to run here. And we can see it doesn't look too good. I didn't pass the tests here. So let's have a look at one of the tests and see what we can figure out. All right, we can see here that we have an output tab, and here is the expected result. So we see here, this is the actual output from our script when it was run on the server. And we see we have a lot more text here, and that is okay because we need this text when we are running the script. But this test only checks the receipt. So the receipt must look exactly like this. It must use this format. And if we look at our receipt down here, we can see that it does not match. For example, there is one space before the colon. We don't have that in our script. And we can also see that this line covers all this line, but here it's just under the numbers here, or under the sum of money here. So we have some formatting issues here. And the script is set up, or the tests are set up to be very picky. And this is by intention, because I want to check that you can format your output according to a given format. And we have to change this, of course. We'll check one of the other tests too. Maybe we can check the last one here and see if it is the same. So we can see here that it should be in this format. And remember, it's very picky. All the spaces and all the characters and letters must be exactly like in the expected output. And if we check ours down here, we can see that, all right, here it is not aligned like up here. This one is aligned and this one is not. And we're still missing some spaces before here, and the line is too long. All right, so we have figured out that we have some formatting problems in our script. We can also see down here that the code quality could be improved. We see that there are trailing white spaces in the end of a few lines here. And if we click on this here, we will go to the code and we can see which lines it is. There is some extra spaces in the end of that line that we need to remove. So all right, this was our first try, and we figured out that there are a few more things we need to fix. So what do we do now? Well, We go back and we try to fix all these things, and then we can upload again. So now imagine that I have tried to fix all these errors that I got. And now I'm doing my second try of uploading here. Let's see how it goes this time. We can see that it's looking better. Most of the tests now passed. I have one that did not pass here. It failed. Let's see why. Alright, so if we first look at the name here, we can see that, alright, we are first adding and then removing a meal. Alright, so the recipe or the receipt should look like this. This is what we are expecting to see. But if we look what our script outputted, we can see that, alright, the meal is still there. So we have a logical error in our script. So if we're trying to remove a meal, that doesn't seem like it's working. So we have to go back and fix that. And let's see if we can upload for a third time here and see how it goes. So now imagine that I have tried to fix this logical error that we had, and I upload again. And we can see we managed to fix the problem. So now we have passed all the tests. And if we check down here, we have also passed this test. And this is important because you need to pass all the tests under functionality and the test under code quality to pass the task. So you need to have these green check marks everywhere to pass the task.